shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray. I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Next to mornings, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch at the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll put through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down Honey Lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Next to mornings, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Next to mornings, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch at the ridicule. It's so typical. Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause up hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burgers, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause up hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, bread, bread, I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy, in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine, they telling them lies. Acting like they don't want to create. Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier love, Cartier. Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 a dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on a whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top flow to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about the flood out.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Houston Texans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll try it left with Chandler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Back at his own 49.
Stroud from the pistol. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now set up the screen to Montgomery. Has a lane inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them. That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
To the air, Stroud. Setting up the running back screen. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Another for Chandler. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Here we go.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
Stroud going to go on 4th down. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
15-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. They'll bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Feels this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Chandler. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
That is rejected at the line as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Tried to throw on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
On play action, here's Stroud. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at third and very long. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Oh, nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. And downfield, and Goddard has it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
At the 44-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Texans have it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Stroud off of play action. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love it.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Flush out now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. This is Chandler. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From 37 yards in the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. All right, anyway.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
He finds the rookie from Ohio State, and he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, Silver. Don't touch that. On anyone else. Carl Leviani.
Hurts now from the gun. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. He'll take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So it's 2nd down coming up.
Great. Set. Delta.
Back to throw. Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Great. Set. Hey, 73. 9.
And again, here's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18. Okay. 11.
He's back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First down, a run with Barkley. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. That'd be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's out in the clear. It's a race down the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Looking quickly here.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Eagles getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Great, set. No trouble.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense has now left you some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
No touch. Trimmer. 63. No touch.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Smith. Keeps it moving. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Goes to the hurry up here. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Speed left.
To the air, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Texans.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it in close. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Well, this is down all the way to the 3.
A gain of 14 yards. It's now third and goal.
Now Stroud on third and goal. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. 11. 18. 19 Texas.
Looking to throw. Catch made. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Great. Set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Crowd love Yeti. Hey.
Hurts from his end zone. He's trying to push the field. It connects on the deep shot. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Hey! Great. Set. Anyone hit?
Running left, this is Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Eagles 27, Texans 13. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Play team. What's up?
They go play action with Stroud. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? Look at how. Play team. What's up?
Back to throw. Stroud. He puts some juice on it. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Kelee Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, I admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Very check. On anyone. No touch.
Running right, it's Barkley. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No touch. 180. King, Phil King. Phil King. No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
No touch. 180.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, I think they would have been happy just getting a new set of downs, Brock. Instead, he hits a home run.
And you know this, Kate. I love run plays on this down and distance because you usually get man-to-man. And what happens with man-to-man, those guys turn their backs. And if you get a lane, you get a shot. Big plays can follow.
Texans 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, no! he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Eagle play action. Here's Hurts. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. But we weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Texans 13.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. Send it out wide to Collins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. Stroud now on 3rd. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And the Eagles get to it. No one's around him. He's got space. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Eagles keep running away with this. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Texans 13. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Noel to return this. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he is finally sent out of bounds, and despite all that yardage, partner, it is still just going to be 2nd down coming up.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, But on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Stroud from the pistol. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
18, what's up? Hey, uno. What, Tony. Hey, uno.
Desperation time here. He's loaded another one up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. Take over as he records his 10th career INT.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
No touch.
Now Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles rolling here in a laugher. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Great.
They give to Barkley, left side. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, south. Oh, hey. 18. Buggy.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
13 yards.
Stroud off of play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to link up with his back, David Montgomery. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Hits his running back. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going on 3rd down, Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.